Good morning, everyone. Namaste. We are going to call on Archangel Michael to clear, cleanse the space of all negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home and hearts, placing the white light of protection on us with his blue seal. And we are going to call on the Pleiadians because we're going to be reading out of my Earth Pleiadian Keys to the Living Library. And we're still continuing on chapter 1, the game, the codes, and the master numbers. All we do is create imagery from which you can evolve. You are now learning to find your own value, a value intended to share, teach, and encourage you to discover through an ongoing process. The value you discover about yourself will grow and grow as you wander through these formulas inside of you, which we call the codes for the other civilizations. Earth is a microcosm of macrocosm, a miniature version of what's happening all over, except that Earth is trigger point, what we call the kernel. That a kernel is a seed. We have come back to Earth to assist the members of the family of light who have been seated here in this essential time when events can be altered. Time is greatly misunderstood in third dimensional reality and is much more flexible than you realize, allowing simultaneous movements into realities by stretching, distorting, curving, and twisting itself around. You have been born on Earth to change the course of history by inserting yourself from the future into the past. In this way, you reshape the past. You are a seedling for change. We are going to share with you some concepts that are going to push you beyond how you define yourself. Many of the things that we suggest to you are mind benders and twisters. Why do we do this? We wish to confound you. Well, if we confound your current views or reality, perhaps we can get you to perceive others' realities. It is our intent to confound you in clarity. You have become so locked into a paradigm your mass consciousness reproduces. It takes great effort and determination for you to step out of your current belief system. Your current beliefs are based on what you call linear time, on a limited knowledge of this historical events. You have been a solid version of reality, and through your overly valued educational system, you reward yourself for the ability to repeat stories as facts, never questioning the content and method of learning. You have been told your stories, and we are about to tell you a few more. Learn to use as the wholeness of your body to read beyond the words we share. Though we gladly remind you that we are storytellers, somewhere in the antiquity of your being lie the tools of truth. It is for you to discover how and when to use them. Words are more than what they seem. Your language is encoded in sounds create reflected images that stimulate and structure consciousness. Spoken words carry different vibrations than written words. We like to play with both forms of a language. When we speak our annotations, it has its signature to do it. We use subtle variations with emphasis on particular sounds. We select with care what we intend to express, and we have certain ways of using each word. We know that you hear one thing, but that the sound we make carries an entirely different meaning to your body. When you come into our vibration, you are getting many instructions, triggering layers and layers of knowledge. There are the words that you hear, you think you understand that the space that occurs between all the words, which is teaching in itself. And there are sounds that we make that echo in your cells that tell you a Pleiadian story. The inner and outer workings are coming together to speed up your evolution. That's crazy. Like, I can't even comprehend what they're trying to say there. And like, I've been working with the Pleiadians for 4 years. That's nuts. In the beginning, there were words and words sounds. This is how creation sprang into being. Sound affects all of you and is changing your planet. That's why Nikola Tesla said if you understand frequency, you understand the universe. Sound affects all of you and you're changing your planet. Yet you do not realize this subtly behind the process. Our words printed on a page are also arranged and coded to give you many layers of reality. Have you ever read a page of our words and felt like they are meant one thing, only to read the same words again later and discover new meaning? Sometimes you may even feel as though you are reading at present wasn't there before, and perhaps it wasn't. That's very true. I go back and I reread a lot of things that I had read last year because my mind has shifted and changed so much, and my conscious level and dimension that I'm in is changed so much since then that I get a different perspective on it. So I will leave it at that, but just know that the Pleiadians are here to help. Those that obviously have been working with extraterrestrial know that in general, most of them are helping to elevate the frequency of this planet, that you actually came from these higher dimensional planets, reincarnated on Earth at this particular moment so that you could be helping during this vibrational shift into the fifth dimension. And those that don't work with the Pleiadians but are intrigued by them, all I can tell you is this: I'm a Reiki healer and I help to heal myself of PTSD, depression, anxiety, my back sciatica problems. I help to heal all those things in my life and more, and then many other people's lives I've helped to heal things by working with the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, which are 12th dimensional healers, but they're here to assist and help. Do what you feel comfortable with, surrender it maybe to God and ask for his help, and then he'll bring in the help that's needed for you to evolve to where you need to get. So I hope this helps. I love you all. Have a blessed day and namaste.